Hi there! A few weeks ago I bought 3 pairs of jeans at a second-hand store and have already made an amazing corset and Panama hat out of them. I wore them elegantly in a skirt and jumped on rocks in shorts like a Boy Scout. Now I want to make shorts like this Bermuda. What do I have? Scraps from men's jeans. I need to make them smaller. At first, of course, we are going to rip the waistband and the loops. The waistband is not all. The part where the button and the zip, just 5 cm, I keep. On one side there is a small pocket. I never understood why it is necessary. In any case, in its place will be a fold or pin tuck, and extra thickness is not wanted. I pin the place where will be a pin tuck, about 10 cm from the line of zipper. The fold is 3 cm. I orient visually so that the pin tuck is closer to the entrance to the pocket than to the middle of the front, because this way there will not be a protruding belly effect and the entrance to the pocket will be comfortable. Rip the seam on the back side of the pants. I will remove 3 cm at the waist and slowly bring the line down to nothing. The important point is that I don't want to touch the pockets, which means I am not touching the side seam either, so the back pocket doesn't come close to the front pocket. The waistband I cut in half. It will need to be smaller. Now I mark the line of the future seam. The length of the pin tuck 10 cm. You can do a bit more. I sew the back parts of the jeans. I give extra stitching along the fold, fixing it. The pocket needs to be sewn back to the waistband, just straight stitching, without back stitching. All the same thing I do with the second side. Very quickly everything happens, and I really like to transform men's shorts, because they have a good amount of volume at the bottom. Women's shorts are usually much more narrow. I took an overlock and finished the back seam. After that, it needs to be top stitched to be comfortable to wear. It's ready! Let's do the waistband. I put the pants inside the waistband, fixed it with pins. Coming to the center of the back, I cut the waistband a centimeter more on each side. These centimeters will go to the allowances of the future seam. Now I will do this seam. I really like men's pants. They are often made with high quality, all beautiful on the inside. Cutting out the corners, so there was no extra thickness. I pin the seam at the waist with the seam of the back of the pants and go into sew, stitching right close to the edge of the waistband. Now I need to sew on the loops. I use a zigzag stitch. I add one loop in the middle to cover the waistband seam. and I really like when the belt fixed in this place. If I were making shorts, I would be all ready to go. But I will have to do a little more work, because I have a ready down there. I don't want to make very short shorts, so I'm going to improvise. I tried it on and decided that I want to make a fold, like on the pants of the arrows. But I want to keep the volume at the bottom, so at the top I keep the fold as it was, 3 centimeters, and to the bottom I minimize it to 0. I begin to take my constructor. I'm going to use all the scraps. I will close the holes. I will try to do it very carefully, because I don't want to create an accent in this area. I will sew with a zigzag stitch because the edges are open. I don't do the clean finish because I don't want thickness. Cut close to the seam, leaving about 3 mm, maybe add a second zigzag. Actually, I still have one more of these pants in light gray. I really wanted to make shorts out of these pants, but the material is so used that the baggy pockets look out. I would make only mini shorts. Or I would have to put some sort of applique together to add length, but I don't want it. To finish the bottom, I use my scraps, of course. What options are available? Just fold the bottom up, but I don't want to lose any length. To finish the outside or inside with a binding, or simulate a fold? That's what I do. I use the pants parts along with the side seam. It's overlocked. The seam allowance is ironed, so I just put my pants in the ironed out fold. Then I straight stitching close to the edge and make one more straight stitch. I think that it really looks like a fold. I cut off the unnecessary and a little shaggy edge. I want a slight roughness. I know I could use a razor or manicure machine to make it look more professional, but to be honest, I'm lazy. I'm working on the bottoms longer than sewing everything else. In any case, the shorts are cool. I wish you successful redesigns and see you in the next video. Bye!